Hello everyone, welcome back to the Agro Times. I'm Olivia, and today I'm in Bugiri district, Bugiri village. If I don't know if I mentioned it right, but they will correct us. So today I've come to do assessment on soybeans. As you saw, I'm in the soya garden. I've come to visit one of my colleagues, an agriculture officer, an agronomist, and I've been working with him in two different fields, basically in Mayuge district. So I decided to visit him as he requested me to do the assessment on what he's doing in Bugiri district. Here comes Mr. Grace. Guys, this one is my friend. And that's why you see every time we look at each other, we just laugh. Can you introduce yourself too?
Okay, thank you so much, Olivia. This is Alex Grace Tefe, an agriculture extension officer working in Bugiri, Bugiri sub-county, Bugiri parish, Bugiri village. So as you see, we are in this soybean garden. This is one of the projects that Haifa International is implementing in the Busoga sub-region. So Bugiri is one of the that is benefiting from this project. So we have come to do an assessment on one of the gardens for one of our youth, or participants that we have in the project. So Haifa Project International is implementing uh, SAYE project. SAYE project is stimulating agribusiness for youth employment. So this project caters for youth between 16 to 35 years of age, women, men, and people with disabilities. So we have 70% in our groups. Those are called the SHG, the self-help groups. We have 70% women, then 3% people with disabilities, then the other percent is for men or for male youth. So this is one of the gardens for our participant known as Owino Lam, a 20-old youth in Bugiri sub-county. As I told you, this is Bugiri parish and it is Bugiri village.
So guys, as you know, we are aiming at empowering women, youth, and people with disabilities, targeting the children livelihood also. So that's basically why we are always in the fields, and that's our aim. We are open to partnerships, and anyone who is interested in agriculture can always contact us or reach out us. We are a group of so many extension workers fighting this or doing this in the fields, and there's a great impact. As you will always see the assessment videos on my channel. Let's learn together. Today, I won't say much. It's going to take us through the sessions as we move around and see the progress here. So, Tefe, you've talked about this project. It's led by IFA, right?
It is it is funded by Haifa Project International with the other some implementing partners like Sigma, FSD, Kirad. Yes.
So what's this variety?
So this variety is called the Maxoy 6N. Maxoy 6N. It is manufactured or made by Makere University. So they had from F1 like 6-1 from 1 up to now 6.
Up to now 6.
So they had 2N up to where we are. So they were improving it slowly by slowly in order to curb some challenges. For example, there were some other issues or challenges with the other varieties they had before. So this was made and it is working out well with farmers. Drought resistant, pest and disease resistant, then it is having a very good seed. Yes, its quality is not doubtable. So it is made from Makere University. That is why its name is Makere Soybean. It is Soy 6N. It is a variety that we are implementing, or we are encouraging people plant because of its attached benefits like pest and disease resistance, then faster growth. As you are seeing the garden, it has grown.
Yeah.
It is having a high growth vigor compared to other varieties.
And it looks good.
Yes, and it looks good, and it is high yielding.
So what's the gestation period?
So the gestation period of this Maxoy 6N is 4 months from the planting date up to harvesting.
Up to harvesting.
Yes, it is 4 months. Then the other advantage with this variety is that even when it has dried or it has reached maturity, it does not open up or split like these other varieties of soybean that farmers have been planting. It can stay even in the garden for another 1 season when it is dry and it has not opened up. It only gets damaged when it has fallen off the ground, maybe pests attack it or rodents, but it does not split. It has that trait.
So how many plants are in an acre, or like when it comes to the seeds? How many kilograms do you need to plant?
Okay, thank you so very much. Its pack is always having 40 kilograms. So we get 40 kilograms and deliver to the farmers. Let me take you through a brief procedure of how farmers or our participants or the youth get this seed or this service or product. So we give them as a loan. This is not a free. It is not a free project that we give them freely. Just because we need the sustainability of the project and also people to have cost sharing. As you know, our farmers, if we give them free things, they'll not take care of them, they'll not manage. So the cost of this seed is at the market. It is a 6,000 per kilogram. 6,000. So 40 kilograms, a person has to pay 240,000.
That's roughly $2.
I think.
Approximately $2.
So what we do, we give them on a loan. We give them a loan. We tell them to bring a commitment fee of 1,000 per kilogram. That is 1,000 times 40, making 40,000. A farmer or a youth is required to bring or to subscribe 40,000 in order for him or her to receive the 40 kilograms. He brings back 80 kilograms after harvesting to compensate the balance of 200,000. Are you getting me? So we give them after paying the 40,000, then the balance is paid. Either the 200 he sells the soybean off, brings to the agri-hub the soybean. If not, he can bring or she can bring 80 kilograms of soybean to the agri-hub. People may ask what the agri-hub is. An agri-hub is the same as a cooperative. You know, these farmers are managed, or we deal with them under groups. We call them self-help groups. These are groups at village levels that people come together from 25 to 30. So they make up an agri-hub or a cooperative. That is at the office, or it is where we have services delivered to them. So now, for example, if they are to get seed, we don't take them for the seed to them. They simply come to the agri-hub, they pay there the 40,000, then the treasurer of the agri-hub will make payments to Soybean Africa. Soybean Africa is the one that gives us this seed from Makere University. Soybean prepares it, it brings it this way. So people go to the agri-hub or to the cooperative in the simple terms. They make a payment, they are given receipts. So we order for the batches. Soybean Africa will transport, they start distributing at the agri-hub.
What's the estimated outcome?
So if a person plants we give you 40 kilograms. If a youth plants 40 kilograms, he or she is supposed to plant it in 1.5 acres. But remember, because some of them have not got any experience, you may find that they will not plant 1.5. The majority plant 1 acre. There is some wastage somewhere. So it is to be planted in 1.5 acres. But most of us plant or have gardens that are having only 1 acre. So the expected output from this soybean at the end of the season, a minimum, if someone has done all the good agronomic practices that we train them, a person is expected to harvest 800 kilograms of soybean, which soybean will be bought at 2,000 if the prices are very low. Soybean Africa comes back and buys from us or from the cooperative or from these farmers this soybean at that list price of 2,000. So if a person is having 800, this person is able to get some good money from the 1 acre.
That's roughly 1.6.
Yes. So we see this enterprise a very good enterprise that our youth can benefit from.
Yeah.
And another thing we found out after research before this was to be implemented, we carried out research, and the district agriculture officer of Bugiri district recommended the soybean for Bugiri. Reason, the soils are very fine with the crop.
Yeah.
The soils are able to sustain the crop requirements.
As soon as I reached here, I was like on this type of before even reaching here, I was still in town.
Yes.
And I saw it's a little bit of sandy soil, and I was like, these people, I'm sure they're doing well with potatoes, soybean, and groundnuts.
Yes. So those are the most common crops that are grown here. Even those people that are having local varieties, you find their gardens working out well. Only that we want them to adapt to this improved variety, just to improve productivity.
I passed some local gardens around there when I was coming. So, can you take us through the pre-season preparation?
The pre-season preparation, like as I told you, we deal with youth of 16 to 35. May find that sometimes these people, let me say they are not always good to work with, simply because most of them want free things, they want faster things, deal things. I come, you give me, I go away. So being a farming enterprise, it needs someone to be patient, and it needs someone to at least be more serious, because we plant today and harvest after some months. So we have trainings that we take them through before this happens. So in their SHGs, or the groups, the youth groups they are in, we have trainings with them of the agronomy or of the production module for this soybean. So we equip these youth with the knowledge and the skills on how to have a garden of this kind. So what we do is we take them through the pre-season planning. What is involved in this? We meet them, we train them on those activities that they have to do, all the roles and responsibilities they have to undertake before they plant. Like it is like as you
mindset shifts.
It is a planning session.
Yes.
So we have to take time and take them through the planning. So these are some of the things that we have in there. So we take them through what we call the cost benefit analysis.
Yes, and that's perfect.
And we do it in an inclusive way. We have an active participation of the participant. We ask them what they may need for production of soybean. Reason being, most of them have been in this project before with the other local varieties or the other varieties. So we ask them, remember, we are not giving them a new idea. They have had the idea already, and most of them have practiced it before. Yes. They have experience on this. So we just have to fill in some few gaps that are there. So what happens is this. We take them through the requirements for this project to stand. How much expenses are they to incur? We also give them the output or the profitability analysis. If you have invested in, for example, 400,000, how much are you going to get?
Yes.
I told you can get a minimum of 800 kilograms, meaning that those are 80 bags.
Yes.
At 2,000, that is 1.6. If you had 400,000 expenses, meaning that you have some other money left with you. So
1.6 is 300 US dollars.
So what we do, we take them
500.
We take them through the cost benefit analysis. Why do we do this? We want them to go into something that they understand better. We want them to go into something that they can do better and what they know. So we take them through that, we exchange ideas and discuss.
Yes.
They need land hiring. Some youth do not have land at that age. So some may need land hiring. They may need plowing. They will need money for weeding. The project gives them a free fertilizer, but for the pesticide they buy. For example, they can buy a Selemectin, a rocket, they spray just in case there is a pest infestation in the garden.
Let's move to the other place.
So what do we do there? In the pre-season planning, we take them through the budgeting. We take them through land site selection and land preparation. I can say that is all with the season planning, and it also involves a brief. It involves a brief summary or description of what the project will need or what will happen in there in the production process. So from there we go to the real activities or to the real farming. What do I mean by the real farming? Now we have finished the pre-season planning, knowing what they want to use, what expenses they will incur. So from there we have what we call the agronomy, or taking them through the real practices, the good agronomic practices that they have to do. So there we go and start. We assume the person has now identified the field or the land that she or he is going to use for the production process. Now, for example, this person had this. So we come and explain to him what to do. We have demonstration gardens before. The day they bring the seed to the cooperative, we identify one farmer, we will do a demo like this, so that others who are coming for seed are taken to that demo and they are explained to what to do. So we have what we call land preparation. We are now in the real practice. We are now in the garden work. We expect the person to do first land preparation. It involves the first plowing.
Yes.
You first plow. Most people here use oxen.
Yeah.
Others hands, like human labor.
Don't you have tractors?
Tractors are not so common. And very expensive, as Mzee is saying. Yes.
So Mzee, how much you can come over here? How much is a tractor per 1 acre? 120. It's a little bit expensive. 75,000. How has this project benefited you?
In fact, since this is the first time, and it has been raining properly, probably my boy would benefit at least.
At least. Oh, so this one is your son's garden?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for being a supportive dad. It's by the way, youth is what there's always one thing which discourages us from farming. Mzee, I will give you an example of myself.
Yes.
When I was starting farming back in 2021, when I got the land, I was growing cabbages. There was a certain man who came, your age, and he was like, "You girl, what do you want to plant there?" I was like, "Will you manage? What are you trusting to start farming?" So in most cases, they're always saying, we youth, we don't want to engage in agriculture. But also you, our elders, you're discouraging us from engaging in what? You're making us to see agricultures for the poor people, to see agricultures for the failure. You find a parent pushing his son or daughter to the city for green pastures, but leaving the land behind here. So I will just thank you for allowing him to make use of this land and also supporting him, because I found you here physically,
Yes, as I said,
being the support. So do you see any chance of progress with this
yes,
project?
There is.
So far everything is moving on.
It is moving well. We worry about the rain.
The rain.
Sunshine again might come in, then interferes with our crops. Otherwise, there's a sign of
progress.
Yeah.
Mr. Tefe, don't you have any irrigation scheme program? under the project?
It is not there.
What of the district?
The district is having, but in this specific sub-county, it is not yet there.
Oh,
Yes.
so I was relating on Maige district, but actually even that program in Maige phased out. But we have there this one for, is it Nospod? Yes, they are bringing in the irrigation. I thought even here they reached.
Here they have not yet. So here people depend on the nature.
On nature.
Yes.
I think they, as a project, you have to write about it. Then you saw you can support these farmers.
That farmers are facing.
Yes.
They plant, do everything, but nature hits them out.
And actually, when I was coming, I saw most of the farmers being eaten by kayong. What's kayong in English?
Kayong, striga weed.
Yeah, the striga weed. I think they should continue as adopt soya.
Soybean is not affected, and it chases away.
It chases
away striga weed.
I wish, yeah, if you have it anywhere, you plant alongside this.
Okay.
Or
it will dry out.
Or simu. It dries out.
Okay.
That's the only way.
It has no specific pesticide that herbicide that can kill it.
Okay.
And this has been improved for farmers who planted last season A.
Okay.
Striga weed went away.
So we've seen about the land preparation. What's the spacing?
Now, for the spacing of this soybean, between lines, it is 2 feet. From one line to another line, it is 2 feet. Then from one plant to another, it is supposed to be 5 inches. But as you see, the garden is very big. It becomes so tiresome for a farmer to implement the 5-inch spacing. So what we advise farmers to do, we get the seed, they just move along the lanes, they do the planting, but they make sure they regulate their hands. That's the planting, yes. That is why we are having such lanes. You may ask how comes they are like this. So they just do it manually and just move along with the lanes. They do the planting slowly by slowly.
The same way we do in vegetables.
Yes, so they regulate slowly by slowly, yes. But it should be, the ministry recommends is 5 inches from one plant to another. So being tiresome, we use that manual method. Yes. So we just emphasize farmers not to put much and not to put very less, because either way has effects on the production. Then after they have spaced, the project gives them a free fertilizer called the Vegimax to boost the growth of this soybean. And all our farmers have gotten this support. So the project gives them a free support over the fertilizers. After 1 month, they start spraying. We give them 1 liter of Vegamax. That is approximately 160 Southern.
Talking about that, do you have any program on post-harvest handling?
Yes, I'm going there. So let me first finish. So after, in case a farmer like this very farmer had an infestation of a pest, so what we do, we advise them to come to the cooperative and buy some pesticide. So we normally recommend you do acetylmectin because number one, it is cheaper.
Yes.
Then it has no any side effect on the plant or the flowering.
Yes.
Then it is very effective compared to these others like rocket.
You're right.
So it also has no effect on the flowering because they have sprayed it some few days, isn't it?
But the
yesterday, but the flowers are there, which would not work out with rocket that drops them off.
Yes.
So from there, they continue managing the garden. They do the second weeding. Then they wait for flowering. As you are seeing, most of them have started flowering. Then the next stage will be podding stage. They will put pods. We maintain our gardens clean up to when they start drying up. So at the end of the 4 months, we expect the person to start harvesting. So back to the point that you asked me about the post-harvest handling or the PHH, we have that arrangement and the program. So we have a seasonal calendar that we base on to do our trainings with these farmers. So after, towards the harvesting, now for example, this particular month of November, we are going to start training them on post-harvest handling. How can these farmers have a better yield? How can they maintain the good quality? We give them a good quality seed. How can they maintain a good grain and a higher quantity? Because 800 kilograms need management really to have them 800. So we train them on how to manage the produce after the garden. So what happens is we train them on drying. We emphasize or encourage them to only harvest mature soybean. We train them on signs of a mature soybean plant. For example, leaves are here, but they will start yellowing. Leaves will start yellowing. Leaves will start becoming yellow towards the harvesting. There is that last month they will start becoming like this. They are not sick, but it is a sign of maturity. They will after become more dry and they will start withering or falling off. So we will remain with a pure, plain soybean plant. So from there, when the soybean is ready for harvesting, they can even come and do it physically. They can shake and feel the sound in the pods. Yes. Remember, this soybean does not open up, it does not split. So you just come, as you are passing, you shake, you will feel that sound. Then so that is also another sign of maturity. Yes, or a plant that is ready for harvesting. Then we provide them with the taplings. We give them free taplings at the cooperative. I think you saw them. I saw them. The project gave us 110 taplings there. To give these farmers, they use after harvesting, they bring them back to the cooperative and some other people use them. So that is how we can do post-harvest handling. We train them on threshing, like removing the soybean from the pods. Yes. Yeah. Then also advise them after threshing, they bring back those residues or the husks to the garden just for soil and fertility management. Then we advise them still under post-harvest handling, proper packaging of the seed or the grain. Yes. When they go and buy sacks, they pack there the soybean. But after they have threshed the soybean, we encourage them to again sun dry it or put it under sunshine to have a complete drying of the soybean. Because when it is partially dried, it will cause losses. Yes. It will even change the color from yellow to green, black, or purple. So we encourage them to have fully dried soybean or grain. So they can put it under sunshine like for over 4 days. From there they pack it. Then they bring it to the agri-hub or to the cooperative for sale. So you communicate with Soybean Africa. We have these kilograms. They come, they pay money, they take the soybean to Kampala. That's where I was getting to. Do you have any organized program where these farmers sell this soybean? Yes, after the production process has ended, they do the packing. The cooperative has an arrangement. We get free transport at Tukutuku. The project Haifa promised to give us a Tukutuku, but so far it has not brought. So the cooperative uses its money. We make arrangements with these farmers at the parish levels. They prepare their soybean, that is the grain. Soybean, grain means the soybean, harvested soybean, we call it grain. Any cereal that have been harvested is referred to as the grain. So we move around with the tukutuku. We have the soya packed. We bring it to the office. We measure them. You saw the weighing scale that we have, the biometric. So we measure. We give them receipts. They go like within 1 week. Soybean Africa will make payments to the cooperative. People will come with their receipts. They get money. Then they take the soybean to Kampala. We wait for another season. People that do the same. So, procedure. Guys, this is interesting. Yes. This is so interesting. Let me tell you something. Do you know why farmers in the Busoga region are insisting on growing sugarcane? I know to all my subscribers here, you know, I won't say I ate sugarcane, but I ate them in one way. They tell farmers to remove every tree and the tree stumps. Then they leave the fields bare. That's why I ate sugarcane growers. But
why has sugarcane persisted in Busoga region? People grow sugar canes without thinking of other foodstuffs or other grains or crops. Reason being, they have the strategy of the market. The market is readily available. So if Uganda is doing the same, like the sugarcane thing, then we will win them.
Yes.
Because most of the times when we are training in the fields, we are always training different crops, and farmers are always challenging us. Where will I get the market?
Yes.
But if the market is available, then which like
what would hinder a person from producing
the crop?
So,
the same thing I do with pumpkin. I'm telling them to grow pumpkins. I have 3 companies in Rwanda, 3 companies here in Kenya. But the guys where we are here, from here to Kenya, it can't even reach.
It is 4,000
Ugandan shillings. That's $1 from here to it's
Kenya.
Just in here, something like 30 kilometers or 25. So this is the last district bordering Busoga and
is red market.
Yes.
Soybean Africa comes and takes the soya. It makes payments to the account of the cooperative. So farmers are having a collective bargaining power. They even grow when they know this will be the minimum price. But in case it increases, they will also give them that extra money.
Then talking about the cooperative, do you have any saving plans there?
Yes, we have a saving plan, and members are saving with the cooperative. Because it is now 1 year old. It started early this year. So members have a saving there.
What's the name of the cooperative?
The cooperative is called the Bugiri Sub-County LCD Multipurpose Cooperative Limited.
And by the when it comes to cooperatives, it's always easy to market because you have a collective bargaining power.
And we always have large amounts or tons of the produce.
Besides that, it is always easier for someone who wants to pattern or to fund. It's always easier to get funds for a group than getting individual funds when it comes to agriculture funding.
So we are also having hope or support from FLEP, Family Life Education Program, Busoga Diocese. It is giving our farmers, because we have taken on the farmers this initiative. So Busoga Diocese, through Family Life Education Program, that is FLEP, they provide our farmers with vegetables, and we train them on kitchen gardening, so that these people also have an alternative income as they are waiting for their soybean to get ready, or income from soybean. They are at least selling some vegetables, the eggplants, the dough, buga, those ones.
The same thing I did
onions,
with cocoa and
the tomatoes.
We plant alongside vegetables.
Yes, so that is also one of our partners.
You're doing great.
Yes.
I'm not disappointed in you.
Okay, thank you so much, Olivia.
So, guys, among my colleagues, I like him more. It's so
Why
funny.
do you like me more?
Because you're funny when we're in the field. You're always making you make the fields lively. So I like him so much, and I like working with him. But ever since he came this side, I took long without seeing him. So I was like, I have to, if it is assessing those soybeans or assessing anything he's doing there, it has to be me. And finally, I made it to Bugiri district from Jinja district. It's a kilometer, like to a far distance apart.
This is the Bugiri sub-county.
Yes. Moreover,
the farthest sub-county in Bugiri district, bordering with Bunyoli.
I woke up at 5 in the morning, took a shower, like I was eager to come. Of course, I was happy, but I'm not disappointed with what I found here. Any word to any farmer out there?
Before, thank you so much, Olivia. It is not only that farmers sell this grain to soybean in Africa. If anyone or a farmer has any other means of value addition, we encourage them to do that. Because as you saw around, we have these machines, the agro-processing mills.
Yes.
They can take this soybean and it is milled. So when it is milled, they can get that soya flour for porridge, for eating as the vegetables. They can use it for making bagia, pancakes, So others can roast it. Like we have a woman there, an old mama, who always come and buys from the cooperative. She's roasting it, mixes it with ground nuts. She's always selling at Bugiri Primary School just in front there. So we have created very many jobs for people around. They are selling, others are transporters. Like it is having a very positive impact to the community and to the youth at large.
Oh, this is wonderful.
Yes.
But before we go to a message to give out the farmers or people who are willing to join agriculture, what? Guys, my subscribers, my fellow farmers, my family, are you learning the same way I'm learning? Or if you've learned something, just put it below the comment section. Let's share ideas. Let's share knowledges. We may have the available market, and you also have something better, a better option or what alternative you can always share. Because I saw there's a company I saw in Ghana. For them, they make cooking oil out of the soya beans, and they are doing well. And the CEO is my subscriber there, so she's going to watch this video. So we need ideas. We are young ladies and gentlemen trying to change African narrative. If you look into our group, there is no old person beyond our age. Reason being, you tell someone let's do this, then someone old son gives excuses.
Olivia, the problem with youth, we just need soft life.
Yes.
Things concerning coming to the garden, people don't want to touch this. That is the challenge that we always have.
But at least we've done our great work.
Yes, but this is something that can give you everything. The money you want. Because even when you die, you will come back to. Actually, at least better you come back to the soil when you have gone down.
The Bible says, let me become a preacher of that day. The Bible says we came from the soil, and in the soil we shall do what?
Go back.
Return.
Yes.
This is the future of Africa. This is the future of wealth. If you're doing an investment, invest in land.
And farming.
And farming. You will not regret. Of course, farming is not a bucket of roses. You know that. Farming is like marriage. And it's like that toxic relationship. But the toxic marriage is farming. You know, when you're in a toxic marriage or a toxic relationship, you don't want to leave it. You always tie on, maybe it's going to change, maybe she's going to change. Let me hold on for the sake of my children. You're there, you're suffering. But at the end of it all, you get into the victory. Of course, someone cannot mistreat you forever. It's the same thing with land. We may not say, if you hear us talking, you may think there are no losses, there are no what. We get losses.
Yeah, but just like any other investment,
yes,
we have risks and uncertainties.
Yes.
Yes.
So you just don't keep pushing. Keep pushing and always learn to visit other farmers. If you do a farmer doing the same thing you're doing,
you can have an experience with that person and see how he is doing it.
Yes.
You may get some new ideas and you will learn more. You may think you are doing the best, but someone is doing better than you are doing.
Actually, last time I told them, I know you can testify with this. What we learn from school is not what we find in the field.
Yes, these things are totally different.
Yes, and we are learning also from the field. However much we are.
And I always tell people, extension is, to me, it is my passionate, and it is my passion, and it is the most interesting profession, I think. For other people, let me not offend you, but I just love this, and I'm very happy doing it. I just love farming.
I made a statement.
And I'm a farmer.
I made a statement to someone that not only I'm an agriculture extension work, but I love farming. My blood flows farming, agriculture.
We are farming, we are practicing the farming. What we tell you is what we are also
doing in our farm.
Living alone is gardens. We also have some other personal investments of the same kind. As people are getting money, also selling.
We are not just in the field.
So I just encourage all of you members to at least take a risk and invest in farming in any enterprise. We will always be available to give you the services and the support that you may need. Agriculture has very many opportunities for us. You can invest in crop or animal. In crop, we have soybean, very many, every food that you have or that you ever see on the market, it is grown. We have bananas. We can tell you how to manage bananas, cocoa, coffee, very many things that we have knowledge on. So I just encourage all of us to at least risk. Let me tell you, farming is the best. And it's the Uganda's economy, it is where we're having that.
And a farmer eats better.
Yes.
A farmer eats better in all aspects of life. Let's invest in farming. I'm a youth. I'm always getting opportunities to work into different fields, like the media field, the what, but I have no passion in that. My passion flows in agriculture.
So for us, extension officers, agriculture officers, we encourage you people. Our slogan says, work or that talk. Exactly. I'm telling someone to plant this spacing, plant this variety. I have to make sure I have the same garden, or I have the same.
And that's the very mistake.
Learning by practice.
By doubt.
I can't tell you go and do this, and I can't do that.
The biggest mistake with most agriculture extension workers, and why they are failing to transform their communities, is that they train about a certain crop, but on ground they don't have anything to show.
So my word to you is, please take a risk. I'm calling it a risk because we may not expect everything green. Some other issues may come. For example, this soya is here, but it was hit by sunshine or the dry season. We have had too much of the sunshine in the previous month. Yes. And if you could find this garden, you could even wonder if the person will get anything. But God helped us, rain has come, and we are now pushing on. Our hopes have come back. So members, I encourage you people to at least you start small and grow big. Please invest. Every investment that you do is something that can help you in the future. Exactly. I personally, if I'm to talk about farming, the day may even go, the other one comes, I can talk for even 3 days.
Even yeah.
And some of you will just, and what I know, with me, you will just get interested in the training. You just love hearing what I'm saying. But
we are always like comedians while
so
training.
With time, because of time factor, allow me have, should I say, my latest remarks?
Yes.
So, as I told you before, I'm an extension officer and I'm agriculture officer. I appreciate you for your time that you've taken watching this video. Thank you very much. I know you will not remain the same. It is something you've learned, and I think it will benefit you somewhere. So I encourage all of you, regardless of the age or anything, please try and save something in agriculture. Farming is the best way to go. Get some little money, invest in farming, you'll get something out of it. You start small and grow big. You have a lot of enterprises that you can invest in crop and you can get money. We have the high value crops. Take just 3 months, you get money. Like she talked of pumpkins, these vegetables, you get money out of it. The only thing with people is that their minds are not supportive. Your minds are fixed. Let us have a mindset change. Make sure that whatever thing you see or whatever thing that comes and you are seeing an opportunity, please open your mind and please try it. Give it a trial. Because when you try it, you know how to do it. You know the challenges. You know what it takes to have that done. Yes. So I encourage you to have your minds changed and let them be changed positively towards the production or crop production. Because what we produce is for our consumption. You sell, you get money, you can even use. Now, who of us cannot eat soybean? Who of us cannot eat what we plant? So, members, I encourage you and I pray that God enables us to live long and He gives us the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Amen. To at least start small. We are not telling you to go and start with what we are seeing. on the video.
Start what you can manage.
You start what you can manage. You progress as you gain experience. The next session we say start small and grow big. So with that, allow me wish you the best. I remain Alex Grace Tefe, an agricultural officer or extension officer who is working in Bugiri sub-county. I'm working with the Haifa Project International, implementing the SAYE project, that is stimulating agribusiness for youth employment in Bugiri district, Bugiri sub-county. Thank you so much for your time, and thank you so much for listening. May the Almighty God bless you. See you.
Amen. So guys, we've learned. And what I would tell you, let's not leave the knowledge just by watching this video or by noting down. After we noting, let's act. Let's start small. Let's change the same way we, the youth of Busoga, are trying to change the narrative of farming. Even you out there, maybe from Ghana, what you can start exactly what we are doing, and you do it in your community. You can be a living example to other farmers. You can be a living example to students out there. You can be a living example, and you break that family bondage in your family. You start farming and you succeed. So let's start. Let's not end here. I hope you've enjoyed the lesson the same way I enjoyed it. Leave your comments down there, and always come back for more videos. Subscribe, like, and comment. We are going to another demo farm for assessment. Bye-bye.